Good night, everyone.
Um, I noticed one thing I wanted to put out there when I noticed my videos when I shoot my videos now. There's that's I guess that's the powers that be that controls the media. Social media dealing with Facebook and Instagram, right? So I noticed when I shoot my videos that it muffles out. It started like clear and then it will muffles out the rest of the video. Like I say, they watch me on both platforms, Facebook and Instagram. I guess they're the same thing, because I'm still in Facebook jail on Facebook. So I'm on Instagram now. And I noticed when even my spelling of my words. When I was talking about Minister Louis Farrakhan, I noticed one of my videos and it said Minnesota Louis Farrakhan. And I said, what the hell? I said, I know I had Minister Louis Farrakhan, and now I say Minnesota. So I know they tampering with my writing as well as my voice, because I know when you see, if you notice on the maybe about a second, you will hear the clarity in the video, and then later on, about 2 or 3 seconds later, you will hear it muffles out, and then you will hear me talking with like a you know, it don't sound so clear. It sounds like I have a speaker problem or whatever. You know, it, this is what I'm saying about black media. You know what I'm saying? Black media is being threatened. The reason why it's being threatened is because it's telling the truth about what's going on, and it's not really pointing the finger at it direct. Because I wanted to say I want to say something that happened. It was a friend of mine. I have white friends also, right? So no stranger to that. I have white friends also, and my white friend, she's a a doctor at Tulane Medical Center in New Orleans, right? And my best friend, I've been knowing her for 26, 27 years, almost 30 years. So they had to say this is she has two children, a girl and a boy. And the boy, okay, it was his birthday. I went over for his birthday to cut his hair and check out the water guns he bought. Because, he's like 8 years old, so he really don't know what I'm saying, what he's talking about. Mine, I'm just going to, while I dig into the story, okay? So he has his water gun, so he's shooting the water gun, playing with the water gun all over the backyard. And, so, okay, now they had some ants walking across the fence line. And so he looked at the ants and started shooting ants. He said, no, 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 don't shoot the ants. And they might be looking for their mommy or whatever. He said, yeah, I got to shoot the ants. I got to kill them. I said, well, why you got to kill them, man? He said, because they're black. And everything like, even when it was outside, you could hear a pin drop. Everything got so quiet. But except the little kid, which you don't know, he doesn't know what he's saying. So what I'm saying is though, so you see the way it's going on now, especially in the media or tell a live vision, which is tell lies to your vision. That's what it's television. Tell lies to your vision, right? Okay, now the media and all these they pumping this stuff so the public get to hold this white supremacy bullshit, which is I'm not calling everyone white supremacists, but they've been made out. White folks are being made out to be that now because it's even worse now because now they're forcing this agenda now like it's kill him if he's black. Now it's like I said, the little kid now don't he doesn't know what he's saying, but what I'm saying when he goes to school, maybe that's being repeated in the classroom, amongst other black kids or whatever, and then even the black kids know it's going on too, and they feel like defenses against what the white kids are maybe telling the kids that's not black are telling them. So I can imagine what it's like going to school now, especially as a boy, little boy, and then he know the police are shooting black men, the black boys, or whatever. You can see where I'm going with this. Okay, so same time to say that to say this, which is they've been pulling coward ass moves, snatching old women out the car, glasses on, and in our 70s and 60s, and old men in his 50s, and they cowards. That's bullshit. And even young kids, the people they choose to pick on, maybe college kids or real good students, straight A students in school. They ain't picking on no real hardcore black folks, you know what I'm saying? You know, like me, of course. But they're not, you know, when they do, because I've been handled by the police buku times, but it wasn't, I didn't go without a fight, is what I'm saying. And ones that go in, which is they still bust your ass, but, you know, they still want to bring you in because they have something to really charge you with. Instead of just killing you out there, I really could charge your ass with, because you down to beat my ass, and I done beat your ass too, and I want to bring you in on these charges, because you're going to get time for this, buddy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but fuck you. Now, like I said, same time, you know, so we've been witnessing police brutality for years, years. Even Ghetto Boys made, no sheriff's gonna take me on the road, dark as fuck, and let his pistols explode. Fuck that, cause I ain't to die. So I reloaded my Uzi and fired up another fry. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So, which meaning that they were kids, Ghetto Boys, Scarface, Bushwick Bill, and Willie D. They were kids back then. You know, and they, you know, late teens, you know, and stuff like that when they come out back in '85 or '86, something like that, maybe even earlier than that. But okay, so saying that to say this is so we've been witnessing this type of brutality and them really because they didn't have the cameras and the media wasn't social media, all this stuff wasn't out then. So you know, a lot of stuff. Just think about how much stuff went undocumented and stuff that you know. A whole lot of, okay, so you know what I'm going with it. There's a whole lot of, you know, they're blaming on these murders on different black folks in the neighborhood, black little boys and little kids, like, you know, little young black men and young men and boys in the neighborhood. They're pinning these murders on them, and which is the police was doing this shit for years. And then, you know, they'll go snatch some old black folks off the street behind their dirt when they went over there and killed. Okay, so this is where I'm going with this. These motherfuckers always been like this, and we've been always knew this. That's why NWA made the song "Fuck the Police," and it was mad because he made the song "Fuck the Police." But black folks really got a reason to say "Fuck the Police." I mean, now everybody's seeing that, you know, because even our mothers and fathers was against Ice Cube and the NWA song "Fuck the Police," but they knew how bad the police was. They didn't think it was that extreme. You know what I mean? To make a song about it, right? So now everybody's figuring out NWA was right. Okay, now. And "Fuck the Police" should be played every time somebody get killed or somebody get really harassed by the police and they make news and the police get up. Fuck the police. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all decide I mean, Richard, like I say, y'all just cowards. You know what I'm saying? Because when y'all picking up on you know, real good, you know, supposed to be law-abiding students and people in this society. Okay, I'm trying to put it in a way where you faggots can understand it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's crazy for y'all to go on this power trip now and just go get no nerd ass white black, not nerds, but you know, nerds is cool. You know, because I used to defend my little nerd friends when I was in school when they used to get jumped and all that because I used to jump on them because they were my friends. They were nerds, but they were my friends. And I wasn't a nerd, but I used to pick it. Yeah, that's how it used to be when I came up, you know. But at the same time, they had to say these nerds are cool. So, yeah, but that's what they picking on. And these same probably nerds that hung with their children or hung, you know, and they were type of people hanging with those type of people in high school. I'm saying, because those nerdy shitheads, just like Scarface said, back in school, y'all was nerdy shitheads. Y'all was straight hoes. And y'all know it. You know what I'm saying? Punks. Bitch ass white boys. You know what I'm saying? We knew it. Y'all knew it. Now y'all got a chance to go get part of a KKK group and join the police force and then decide to go crack some heads and then make it look like that y'all law-abiding motherfuckers and y'all not. Y'all just some faggots. Make it look like y'all law-abiding motherfuckers and shit like that. And, you know, whatever. And then, you know, and then force this agenda on the rest of the public and make the public think that y'all special to them, and y'all just killing up black folks and making them look like this, just coming in. And see the white folks that go along white folks that go along, no, they were the real white supremacists, okay? White supremacist people, because one thing about white folks and the ones that's really moral, and you know, which is, it's a few now, because it ain't everybody, because I learned a lot of stuff from from especially my man Andy Shaw. I don't look at him as no color or whatever. I look at him as a teacher, and a teacher that everyone should have, black, white, Spanish, Chinese. If the world had Andy Shaw creating a bug-free mind, the world would be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. I say it again, and I'm gonna vouch for this dude here. If the world had Andy Shaw creating a bug-free mind and using them because he has two books and audios, the world will be peaceful. It wouldn't be the same, you know. Just like I say, right now, even I have to come because I have 12 multi-dimensional beings that's not having a human experience around me 24 hours a day. And they telling me that I'm not abandoning this mission. They telling me I need to elevate now. I need to go higher than this mission here because I was on a higher plane than this mission, but I had to step on a higher plane and bring this unconscious to a conscious state. To at least on the road to it, to a conscious state. I had to dig back down in the trenches and bring the unconscious to it. That's why a lot of my videos got, censored, and I got banned from Facebook. Facebook was my platform because I went at the bottom because I know there's work to be done at the bottom too. Like the lower people, because they call Facebook people on Facebook like I guess the lower under the lower standard. Yeah, and Instagram's supposed to be a little step higher, and tweeting is supposed to be a little step higher. And all these different platforms to make you, okay. I'm going with this. And that's how people start defining themselves by these platforms too, man. It's crazy, man. But like I say, I know this video gonna be muffled out, but try to turn it up a little bit and listen to it, because, they gonna take, I already know, I know our phone is tapped. I know it's just knuckleheads, I'm telling you. They're just crazy, but it's funny to me. But at the same time, I have to elevate and I have to move this thing up a notch. I got to take it up because I can get back on this spiritual. Because that's what I do. I used to, I not used to. I still do that, but I know I have to do a certain thing like with my candles, and I do my different meditation practices, yoga, and I go with the energy, and I look all funny and crazy if you look at me. But I'm in this state, man. This let me see, this source. I'm kind of connected to source, back to source. I get on that plane and I get in that astral plane. But I haven't been there in a while. But it's my birthday and it's still going on. I think it's like close to 9 o'clock over here. Where I'm at. So, yeah. And I gotta get back on this level, and that higher level. I get in my Cadillac spaceship with my invisible driver's seat and I soar through the atmosphere and I be gone, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because when your body is asleep, sleeping is the cousin of death. When you sleep and your body is lifeless, you're really dead because you're not even in your body no more. And you don't dream. When you're dreaming, if you remember your dreams, that's great. But everybody dreams, so don't say you don't dream because you don't remember nothing because you just don't remember it. But everyone dreams. So at the same time, the astral traveling is cool. And I have to get back on that level. And I used to do spiritual, have people over and I'll give them certain readings and stuff like that. And I can pick up that energy and I can, and I know what they have to do to make a change in their life. And I recommend these different practices and they work. And they come hug me and ask me to bless stuff for them and bless this for their daughter. And that was what was going on with me at the time. I went to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, in the middle of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm talking about like in a city, and I was on Peachtree Avenue, like a street from Martin Luther King Boulevard, in the city area. I was out there, and I was DJ J Smooth at that time, and I have another friend out there. His name is Dice. He has a store. He sells all kinds of African, like, clothing and really cool, and then he's a song maker to it. He sang, his music is great. He's a reggae singer, type. It sounds like dance hall reggae, but it's cool. I like it. He's jamming, man. But yeah, say that to say that. But now I'm DJ Natural Life and J Smooth. So, but I was, because my lifestyle. I got the tattoo in my head, the tree, the tree of life, the woman and the man, and the kids climbing up my neck, and And I had this tattoo done in one session, and I done it in one session. I didn't move a muscle. The guy that done my tattoo, he said he never done a tattoo with nobody in his life, and they haven't moved a muscle. And he had to ask me where it hurt at, because I didn't move at all. And I did it in one session. I didn't have to go back for a second session. I got my whole head. And that was a long time ago, but years ago. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I learned how to channel that pain and turn that pain into just. It just felt like vibrating after I channeled the pain, and that was cool. And I got this one done too, and the same guy said the same thing, but I got this one done when I got locked up in prison, and yeah, and I got that one done, and for a po' boy plate, this certain thing they call in prison. Well, but he said the same thing. It's because they call him Tattoo Man from the West Bank in New Orleans, and he done my tattoos. Man, he said I did a few people up in his dome. It was a dome of 150 people. He said nobody else. He said that dude over there. He cried like he squeezed blood out of it. He said you know that happened. He said but I never moved a muscle. He said how'd you do it, man? I didn't know what the. He said I was putting that needle on your ass and you wouldn't even move. That's kind of pain. Learned that from this dude. So not box, used to, but I still train. Yeah, whatever. But same time, to say this is that, let love guide you and not fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Like I said before, you might have to turn this up because they tampering with my, my stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, at the same time, fear is false evidence appearing real. Remember that. False evidence appearing real. When the people made up fear, and when they abbreviated fear, it was called, they said, let me put it like this, not say exactly this is how it went, but the people that created fear, they said, when it was really called false evidence appearing real, we're going to give the masses people false evidence appearing real. That way we can control them with false evidence appearing real. And once we got them under control with false evidence appearing real, we could dominate them with false evidence appearing real. And years later, they called it fear. And you thought it was just a part of you. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's just an illusion. False evidence appearing real. Don't fear it. Don't even fear death. If you fear death, go visit it. Go visit it. It was emotional for me, but when I went and visited and I seen after what happens after that, it was nothing to worry, and I ain't won't come back. So, I cried. It was very emotional, but I went visit my dad. I went and seen it. Looked at it. Went there. Do you have the balls to go there? Because I did. So if you're scared to die, go visit it. They're not going to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you that. Go visit it. And here's a Mason secret they probably don't want me to know. I don't know. They probably they don't think that I know. Here's a secret, a Mason secret. They know this. 0 equals 2. Yes, 0 equals 2. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. 2 components. That's all I'm going to tell you. 1, take away 1, equals 0. 0 is 2 components. It consists of 2 components, right? 1 and 1. Now the mind. Alright? The mind, okay. 0. Everything happens from the nothing. Your dominant thoughts become your reality and become your dominant experiences. Now I'm getting back on this fun stuff, y'all. I'm gonna leave this protesting alone with these police officers and all this and all, but I'm never gonna stop until we win, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna get on this, this spiritual level, and even those that power that be, y'all can listen to, because, first of all, if y'all want this thing to be more harmonious, y'all have to start loving some black folks. I'm talking about really loving them. I'm talking about even the black folks that accept themselves as white supremacists, and I'm not going to name no names because I stopped there. Remember I told you I left it all in the back? I left it in the back. So I'm not naming names no more. I'm not calling no one out. All I'm saying is that, black folks are the best thing that happened on this planet. And then still after all this stuff that happened, after everything that we see, we still haven't done anything. We haven't done nothing to y'all. We haven't done nothing to your children. We haven't done nothing to no one. And not that, maybe y'all, a lot of them are scared. A lot of them are scared because of Jesus, and the devil. They think that Jesus is watching, and someday he's gonna just end all this stuff. Okay, but yeah, I already know that's crap. I don't do the Jesus thing, and I don't do the religion thing at all. Straight spiritual and spirituality over religion, and religion has nothing to do with spirituality. If they told you that, they told a worldwide lie. All right, so if we're gonna do it like that, I want to tell you the truth because the truth has nothing to hide from the light, y'all. Yeah. So now it all been calmed down, it's me on my birthday. Now from here on out, Malcolm X reincarnated. This is me after I went to Mecca and come back with a different attitude. Right? Right. All right. But yeah. So keeping it going, y'all. We're gonna do it like that. You see how it's all starting to calm down and all that because spirit is. My 12 multi-dimensional beings that's not having a human experience around me, they're like, yeah, this is what we're talking about, brother. Okay, now, yeah. So everything is connected, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I say, separation is the biggest illusion, you know. Crazy. And some people haven't evolved from Neanderthals. So the Neanderthals that haven't evolved, how you could tell the difference between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens? I'm going to tell you how you can tell a difference. And now it's going to be Homo sapiens sapiens. That's us. And white folks that choose to love some black folks. I'm talking about really loving them. And I just stopped sleeping. Okay, I fuck one, okay? So I love them. No, I'm talking about no shit like that. Yeah. But, yep, keeping it real, y'all. Like I say, love yourself some black folks. I'm talking about really love them. And if you don't have no black folks, then the problem is you. If you don't have no black folks as friends, then you're the problem. You're not the solution. You are the problem if you don't have black friends. And I got that from Richard Pryor, the quote that I've seen him say. I've seen him maybe on Instagram. I don't know. But I agree. You are the problem because the solution is to have yourself some black friends. Some black friends, not one. I'm going to go get one that agree with this white supremacy shit. No, get you one that disagree. Disagree with all that. Because, let me tell you one thing about a friend. A friend don't agree with everything you say. If you call yourself a real friend, and maybe if you have your white friend, you're a white person, what's your white friend? Well, he agrees with everything you saying and don't have no objection with nothing you saying, he's not really your friend. He's not really your friend. As soon as you do something that he don't like, in verse 5, as soon as that happens, you're going to see your friend go out the window. So because y'all Neanderthals, y'all give me. The difference between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens is sharing. I'm going to tell you the difference. It is called sharing. That's the difference. Okay? One don't want to share. See, when you share, you evolve. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm talking about food stamps and I ain't talking about no goddamn food stamps and stimulus money. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, it's not even nothing that they are sharing. It's really something that's owed to black folks. You know what I'm saying? Reparations, yeah. It's owed to black folks. It ain't like they sharing this. Reason why people say, well, why don't y'all just get it on your own and do it y'all. Richard, what I'm saying is though, it follows from the White House, trickles down from the White House, Congress, and all these people that make up the laws and rules. Because white folks own maybe a little more than 13.5% of the U.S. wealth now. Because the Jews own 15% of the U.S. wealth, and white folks own 13.5, maybe more now. I know it's more now because they building wealth, and I know the Latins own 10.5% of the U.S. wealth, but now it's more. And the Latin and the Asian community own 10.5%, but I know it's more now. Maybe they all about tied at 15%. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I know one thing, that we only own 1/2 of 1% of the U.S. wealth, and that's just really crazy. So we don't have nothing to work off of. So for the people that say that we should be doing it on our own, what I'm saying is we don't have anything to work off of. They left us with nothing. So, but at the same time, though, they are chasing us, and the sun is chasing them, because cancer is up, baby. And I know one thing about this spiritual thing. They said the prophecies say we win. I ain't even scared. I know we win. One of us died, 5 more is born. We don't die, we just multiply, baby. But I don't know how they don't know this. So why would they, if you know that 5 more is going to be born after one of us died, 5 more is going to be born after one. So no matter how many times y'all try to kill us, the universe going to return y'all back as a black person because it's y'all coming back too. Your energy only going to come back as with the same skin that you persecuted. You want to come back because, energy is never created nor destroyed. You coming back. That energy is coming back, but it's not coming back white. That's why y'all seed is not working no more because it don't have that electricity in it. You know that electrical magnetic thing going on? And the woman have that pull, and he has the male sperm, the black, has that and then the woman has that pull, the African. That's why I went for black man. I'll tell you a story. My wife, this is almost 26 minutes. My wife, I had a Sicilian wife. You know what I'm saying? That was my second wife, okay? My first wife. Okay, so back to her. I want to keep it on her. Yes, and before me, she had 2 white boyfriends. 2 different white boyfriends. Couldn't get pregnant off of neither one of them. When that black man came, she had 4 kids. Or that pull. If Italian call you a nigga, tell them look in the mirror. Because Sicilians been spawned by Moors. They did so much fucking over there, they changed the bloodline forever. Light hair and light eyes became dark hair and dark skin. Yeah, they did so much fucking over there, still today they can't get that nigga gene out their blood. And they know that. Dago is Negro. Y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I know this. Do your history. They had movies that were snatched out the movie theater because of the Italians didn't want to. And when they was lynched, they had more single lynches than black folks, more single lynches, not like broadband lynches. A single lynches than black folks when they came through the port of New Orleans. They was lynched by a man named Hennessy. So don't drink Hennessy no more because that's his alcohol brand. Don't drink Hennessy because he was the one that used to lynch had the Sicilians, because 1865 slavery was abolished, and they came over here in 1890 something. Yeah, it was 19 something like that. Well, when Hennessy died, he was the sheriff in New Orleans. The sheriff was bigger than the goddamn mayor down, back in them days. Okay, and the sheriff said it was the Dagos that did it. Then he died because the mob of them, the Italian mafia got him and killed him. And then they had lynched all them Italians because they killed that sheriff in New Orleans. Yeah, that's true fact. I'm from New Orleans, so I know that. Yeah. So then they go, y'all. DJ Natural Life, y'all. Let love God you not fear for you. 2021, your synchronicity year, y'all. Yeah.